Alright, I have my goggles on and I'm ready to play. My name is Sloth154 and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is the series finale for Valhalla. We have gained allies or have caused enough chaos in all the territories except for one, Hamptonshire, where we will be confronting King Alfred. We are now the Jarl of Raven. Sigurd came back with us. We trapped Basim, but he gets out in a couple thousand years. Let's see. Last episode, we finished out the Asgard missions. We saw a different perspective and visuals for the Ragnarok scene. So there's two scenes of Ragnarok you can get. There's the Isu one and the Aesir one, and the Norse god one. They both have the same visual for Odin. They just have different. They both have the same audio for Odin. They just the Isu one just has more to show because Loki gets through there, and the Asgard one is just visually pleasing. All right, let's get out of our chair. Hey, brother.
Sigurd.
Eivor. Before you say more, I must tell you something.
His mouth's not moving.
Randvi and I have ended our marriage.
I am sorry to hear that.
Do not be.
Oh, there it is.
We adore one another dearly, but our marriage was not built on love. We were brought together as an act of peace. I was pledged to her well before I knew her, and though we have tried to settle our differences and find love in our faults, it has not worked out. And so we have dissolved our bond. Yet as a clan, we will grow together.
And I'm glad for you both, and for the rest of us. This place would not be the same without you two.
Yeah, find love, Sigurd. Find love. You deserve that.
Pleasure to see you, Eivor.
How's it going?
Right. I want to see the Alliance map.
Here it is. Hamptonshire.
Hamptonshire, the last Saxon stronghold.
And very heavily guarded. King Alfred is preparing for war. You will meet tremendous resistance.
As will Alfred. Is Guthrum Jarl there with his army?
He is. He and Ubba have gathered a sizable force and intend on launching an attack on Alfred soon. If we support their assault, England will fall to us. A pagan land where a multitude of gods may freely roam.
Yeah. Doesn't last, but yeah.
I'll go to Hamptonshire and speak with Guthrum. Send word to our allies to gather on the Thames, just outside the Shire.
I will. May the gods share in this, our final victory.
Yeah, so we're going after Alfred right now. Volka, how you doing?
What is it?
Eivor, you must not go. You must not. The signs, the portents, they shout and wail. Your leaving will be our doom.
Speak clearly, Valka. What have you seen?
I have thrown the bones. I have stirred the offal of beasts. And in the rising steam, I saw the end of it all. Though this battle you may win, this war you will not. Your foe will be your master. Your hope will be your grief. This is fate. Our fate.
I thank you for this, Valka, but the yawns of fate are too frayed for me to follow now. I owe this fight to my friends and allies, and I will see it through.
Go then, with great care. But know that the home you leave will not be the home to which you return.
Can we give instructions that if anything happens, evacuate? We can rebuild. Oh, never mind.
I should go.
Yeah, we can rebuild, but yeah, we can't rebuild. We can't bring people back. So if anything happens, they should just get the fuck out. We can rebuild this town. It would take time, but we can do it. Oh yeah, if you like the video, like my channel, comment, like, and subscribe. It does help the channel. Prime thanks you. God, I don't like the fact that she had that vision. So I'm gonna make what? Damn, that's far. So I'm gonna make my way there. I'll see you guys. I'll skip you guys ahead. Get back on the boat. And once we're there, we'll continue the song. But see you soon. Alright, we're almost there. Huh. Wait, I've been here before.
Strange to see Norse and Saxon banners flying side by side.
It is.
Eivor!
Soma!
Come at Guthrum's call. It is good to see you.
And you, Soma. There is an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on
Little.
their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Thank you, Soma. Just start breakdancing to break the tension.
Is it Alfred?
That's right. The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The king of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
Oh, things are about to go bad, aren't they?
We took this town as if it were a straw hall. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
Oh, I can tell you this, God doesn't care. And what is this?
Guthrum does not negotiate with oathbreakers. Men whose words are only shadows of their faults.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with
Oh,
this
God.
pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have one day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Uber dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon skin from his bones if this is true.
Alfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We will burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred.
What the fuck?
Burn Wareham to the ground! Make it a Saxon pyre!
Payment for those warriors they have sent to Valhalla!
I get to burn things.
Everything Stick with me.
You won't burn wearing, scum.
God grant me, Lord Jesus Christ. Help me.
It won't help. You're all dead. I'm angry. How do I need to burn?
Be watching to the spots.
Just burn all the houses. That. Huh. To be honest, this isn't my first village.
You have no honor, Dane. You will not steal our land.
Oh, we don't want to steal it.
Our gods have spoken with war and wit. This is our England now.
I just want it all to burn down.
You're going down. My blood needs fire after cooling in this sodden field. You'll burn in hell, traitorous scum. I will feast on your marrow in Valhalla.
Ah, bone marrow's disgusting. Oh, I didn't catch. Burn! Did I overthrow it? Burn! I swear to God, burn! Jesus. Treasure chest in here, I need to get that. Damn you.
Destroy everything! Their roofs to splinters, their bones to dust!
As soon as I find a way inside this house.
Let vengeance shear your swords.
I can't help but think this is Alfred's plan. Because now that we attacked his men, he could just wait out there with his army.
Set Wareham ablaze!
Burn it all!
Roofs to splinters, their bones!
I just need to destroy one more thing. Then we can move on. Alright, I'll move on.
Hurry! Flow guide my blows! You're dead!
Their prayers go unanswered this day. We should find someone.
Have this!
None of you get to survive.
This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men! Move!
Careful, Neithinger!
Well then watch your head, stupid. What the hell? Fine, let's go on foot.
Saxons ahead!
Focus, we have this! Let's bleed! His blood soaks your soil!
Every soul we meet sent to their gods. Let us keep moving.
The ruins are close! Keep moving!
More Saxons! Destroy your weapons!
More worm food!
Keep the dog chasing him.
To hell with you! fool.
Where is your king now, Saxons? Cowering like a mouse!
Every
get to this
Saxon
ruin.
is eager to meet their maker.
Alright, we made it.
We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He'll not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know they're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm
Oh,
his
Christmas.
heels by the fire, while Uba lies cold in an English field.
I have called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
You will not lose more friends today.
Yep.
Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with meat in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Uba...
Cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf.
Hey, I already went through
Took them
here.
to heart in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My
Yes.
brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I have come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands.
There. This is the blockade.
This area is off
The
limits.
hostages must be in these buildings.
Alright. Let's talk.
There. This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings. What is your plan?
We can tread quietly, so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead.
Can you see your men?
No, but we must keep looking. Do you think he kept his word? He swore he would not kill them.
I cannot say for certain. Just hope we find them soon.
I had to hand them over. Alfred demanded it.
We will save them, Guthrum. Stay calm.
Alright.
What's all that then?
Just come and see. Just gotta come over here. Come on. Okay. Alright, let's hold out. Hide out. Your buddy down there's dead. You might want to go back.
Something going on?
Come here. Alright, one of them's dead.
There. These.
You are a good friend to me.
Go to the camp near Chippenham. Find your countrymen there.
Good. We'll pay back the Saxons for the insults they heaped on us.
Guthrum, some of your men.
We will not be feasting in Odin's hall tonight, boys.
Shit, he has the key.
Show me what lies ahead.
I gotta get this key before I can let them go. Oh, I like that. There's the key. Well, let's take these guys out nice and quick.
There is a camp set up north by Chippenham.
As long as I can cut some Saxons down, I don't care where we face them.
Soon, soon. Just give me time. Alright, they're all dead. Let's find a way in here.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
Thank you so much.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You'll have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here, to our camp near Chippenham.
They're all dead on anyway, so...
You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away.
Yeah, so... Yeah, let's get out of here. Where you going, Guthrum? Alright, if nothing happens, I'm gonna just skip ahead so you guys don't have to sit through all this.
We're
here we
safe
are.
here. Let us speak. You should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother Sigurd?
He lives. A changed man. But he is free of Fulke's torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings. Poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
Very wise words.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make my way to the camp. Wherever the hell that is. Yeah, I'm gonna make my way to the camp. As soon as I'm there, you guys will rejoin me, so I'll see you soon. Alright, guys.
This was where Alfred said the battle with Uber took place.
Yeah, so before I went to our forward camp, I went to go find Uba's camp. It took me a while to get here, but here's where Uba fell. Oh, there are no survivors.
So Alfred spoke true. May you join your brother, old friend.
Yeah,
Wherever
Uba
he found
died.
his final peace. Rest well, my friend.
Scroll with the king seal. Lord Oda, you are to attack the Danes docked near Uftun at once. Act swiftly and with the fear of God in your heart. Send word once the battle is won and Wessex is safe. Alfred Rex. I see. Anything else I should know about? Alright guys, this time I'm gonna go to our forward camp. But yeah, Uba died. In a pretty epic way. Look at him. Yes. 4 spears poking through him. They're probably outmatched. So now I'm gonna go to the forward camp. I'll see you guys as soon as I'm there. See you soon. That's it. Alright guys, we made it to our forward camp. Yeah, on my way here, I thought about how are we gonna explain this to Halfdan Jarl, to Halfdan. I mean, he lost his friends, his last brother's dead. Sucks for him.
Tefden, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that god-whipped boy. That is good to see.
I was always him, but my faith was like a veil. I am glad you helped me lift it.
And now another education. You'll see how we Norsebans fight.
I am all aquiver with anticipation.
You're about to see some fucked up shit. Oh, guys, you made it.
You are, Raven.
Lufina, Jor. It warms my heart to see you well.
Well as ever. Better since we skinned those order rats.
I hunted down more in Winchester on Alfred's behalf. Now we come to take his kingdom.
How quickly a coin can flip when tossed from hand to hand. Only a fool is a betting man.
Aye, Jor. Alfred fought to use me, but he will find differently at Chippenham.
We owe Eivor a lot, my lord.
I know. This last affray, I hope the debt will be cleared. I long to return home to our own warm hearth.
Well, guys. Oh, he came.
Eivor! It's good to see you.
Erke and Stowe. I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, brother. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother. Sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
That's good.
In my day,
Vinir, stand tall. A light heart lifts all those around them.
Ah, Eivor! Who would not be joyous, raving at your side?
And how do you feel about bringing sorrow to the Saxons on their holy day?
It darkens my mood. I have learned some of the Christ Lord's teachings. He preaches peace where our gods delight in battle.
Let their delight be ours then. We have many battles to wage before the end.
And I will be beside you for them all. My axe ready and my heart stout.
Good to know. Yes, I'm gonna take all the time I need.
Anglo. Look, you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Vili, what tales are you weaving for these soft-down Saxons? Do not make me regret supporting your Yaldum.
Eivor, you know I will take your childhood scrapes and secrets to the pyre.
Good.
He's
I
been
would
spreading
hate for
all the
something to
bad
happen to
rumors.
you in the coming fight.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear. Tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today.
Oh,
Lord
Elric.
knows, I've not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high.
Yeah, he
Fight
got
well,
better.
my friends. And we
Finally
will
came to
feast
grips with the fact that
together in
his
victory.
dad was
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought...
Giedrich, after
Giedrich.
Rochester. I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. I would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your mothers with you?
Oh.
My mother is worth 10.
Deolav, you have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
My mother is worth
Yep.
10 of your men.
I do not doubt it.
All right,
I've
let's
seen
speak with
those
Guthrum.
strong Saxon hens clucking round the hearth as you farmers played.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
Volka's forewarning is still in the back of my mind.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Let's go over the plan.
Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolav and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Roder, Take Erke and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might.
Alright, time to go after Alfred. Oh shit, it's been that long.
Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I. Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm. Your axe arms strong. And together, we will win this final battle. And remember, Alfred is mine. Soma, with me. Everyone else go quickly to the village. Advance! Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Lufina, Jor, keep a strong flank.
Alright, so this is the final battle. Oh.
Get to the village and wait for my signal.
Let's go hooded here.
Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
Survey the area sooner.
He's not here, is he? Alfred's not here. Or his army's not here.
Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex from my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I would not leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Well,
then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst.
well. Come on, what do you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Oh god,
For
wrong
all
button.
your boasts, warrior, I scratch at you like a cat.
I'm sorry, what?
You yap like a dog.
Get over here. Huh. What are you gonna do, Goodwin? There it is. Get over here.
Such empty fury. It does not matter if I die, as long as Alfred is safe.
Your life is so little.
Give me your head. Oh, that thing does a lot of damage.
Saints alive!
Bye, Goodwin.
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
Well. Coin flip time. Let's decide. So I got my lucky nickel right here. Best 2 out of 3. Heads, we kill him. Tails, we let him live. First one's heads. Second one's tails. Oh, what are we gonna do? Third one's heads. You're dead.
If I must strike down all of England to subdue her, let it begin with you.
O Lord, into your hands I commit my spirit.
You killed for someone. You're going to hell. I think all our friends are gonna die during this mission.
Soma, fall back! For life!
Oh, Soma!
For glory! Soma! For Valhalla!
Do I get the rampage?
Let's stay away.
Watch my lead.
Snuff you out!
Alright, Lufina is looking for Alfred's track in the west. Like, let's go to the longhouse first.
Guthrum, I need you fighting with the rest.
These men will not surrender. And one little cockflogger barricaded himself behind that door there.
I will find a way in.
Alright. Oh, shut up.
I'm no threat to you.
But you make a good hostage.
Good work. I hope the rest have fared as well.
Alright, let's go to the next one.
Broder has taken the garrison.
for your sins!
Did you see Alfred?
No, but your Saxon boys were ambushed. One lays wounded.
Hold these men back! I will find them!
Go away! They will not enter us!
Hunwald, come! Get up! This is no time for weep wailing.
Go on, hold on.
I cannot. And there is a blackness closing in around my eyes. It frightens me.
Stay here and don't die.
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold. Has winter come so soon?
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will pull you to his breast, sob bright words of welcome, and tell you no man ever had a worthier son.
Damn it, Hunwald.
I am glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest.
Now we gotta go tell your wife, well, yeah, your wife, pretty much, that you died. This is what happens.
There was nothing
live.
I need to see if Broder has taken. I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison.
Yeah, let's hope. Well, it doesn't look like it, because it looks like they were hiding in all the civilian houses.
Broder! What can I do?
Hey, the garrison has more defenders than we thought with you. They're being slaughtered.
I will find a way to open the gates from the inside.
Hurry! These waves of reinforcements are hell sent. Stay down.
I've been here before. Get over here. You could what?
That is most of them. Make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others.
Alright, regroup with my allies. Jesus. We lost Soma and Hunwald. Alright, we survived that. We just lost two of our closest allies, though.
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Guthrum Jarl, we're not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here!
Guthrum, hear me. Soma is... She's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and she's the better for it.
I must speak to those still living.
Let's see how they're all doing.
It is done, Broder. You fought well.
I saw him, Eivor. In my darkest moment, Broder stood beside me. And all was as it used to be. And then the battle ended. I feel him no longer.
There will be other battles.
Aye. And there you'll find me, Eivor. In amongst the blood and death. Broder at my shoulder. Until the Valkyries claim me.
You have given me more than I would ever have asked for. How will I repay it?
Keep him in your thoughts. For when a man is mourned, his deeds cheered and his songs sung, he cannot die.
Okay. I saw Yuffie not crying.
Lufina. Gods, I did not know. Is he...
Hush. What good can words do, Eivor? Keep to silence. He is gone. For what days I was given to spend with you. For each breath that carried your sweet whispers, I give thanks. No more. Your fingers in my hair.
Oh, he died.
No more your arms around my waist. The days will be cold hereafter. All color dimmed. Goodbye, my only. My heart ends with you. What is left will go on.
Oh god, I lost 3 of my closest allies.
Your first battle, Elorich. You fought well, and with honor.
Is this the glory you deign seek? You can keep it. I saw Hunwald die. The light dim in his eyes. That could have been me.
You will never be the same, but you'll be stronger for it.
I have wasted so much time in pouting like a child. No more, Eivor. No more.
Death can make you grow up quickly.
Do you think there will come a day when winning will not be enough?
Well, you can always fight with me if you want to taste crushing and loin-soiling defeat.
My very presence would make that impossible.
Enjoy this victory, Eivor, wherever it brings you. Only a coward thinks he'll live forever.
We lost a lot of our good friends.
You came to my aid when you were free to turn away.
And still it breaks my heart to look upon what we've done today. Was it the right choice? I do not know. But it is done now.
If Alfred had his way, there would never be friendship between Norse and Saxon. You fought for peace. Be proud of that.
I wish I could. And in time, perhaps I will.
Well, yeah, that's true. Peace is never really attained through peaceful matters. What's this?
Erke, you wear a furrowed brow.
Stowe is taking matters hard. You know how sensitive he is.
A man of faith and stout morals. Small wonder he's tormented.
His support for you has taxed him hard. I will take him back to London. Maybe he will find some comfort there.
You are his comfort, Erke. Not the city you watch. He is in good hands.
One person to speak to.
You're not injured, Tefter.
Bruises, that is all. I've taken the Lord into my heart, and he watched over my sorry bones. Those who fell sit beside him now.
And what of my heathen friends?
I used to believe in damnation for all who turned from his light. But there is a wondrous communion in friendship honored.
Even though your godson preaches peace.
And we shall do that, Christians and pagans, side by side.
never persecuted.
Your Christ would smile at that, I think.
Your Freya would too.
Alright, let's make sure everyone gets the proper burial.
My heart is heavy.
Many fought for us and died.
Are you ready to honor them?
I am.
Yes, there's nothing more to say.
Fuck, our allies keep dying.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died. And now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now till the end of days. And to your warrior, husband, and friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him.
God, this is hard to take.
With open arms.
So I hate funerals.
Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead. Our fallen warriors. And speed them to their end.
And forget the 3 mobs, we don't know them too well. Cappenham. All right.
Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not suit you to know there is something beyond all this?
Nope, it wouldn't.
Not war and valor, but quiet and peace.
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I have made. That is what counts.
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it, a plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
Alright, so I'm gonna make my way back to Ravensthorpe, back home. And I am completely in the mind that our home is gone. Alright, here we are back at Ravensthorpe. I'm talking before the picture shows up because... Oh! I was certain this would have burnt down. Well, we have to talk to Swanborough.
Hello, Eivor.
Eivor?
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no. Don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh! My own one. No! My poor swan! Oh, gods!
You fought bravely and turned the tide to secure a victory. Your dear Hunwald died a hero, and will be so remembered.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise from your lips. Thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes. The lucky man. I imagine he does.
I know words are a poor salve for a wounded heart. I'll leave you to mourn, and know that we're here for you, always, should you need us.
Alright, we gotta report this to Ranvi.
Eivor, there you are. I have something for you. A message. Quite
Alright.
Something for me. What is it?
A letter requesting your presence in the southwest. A village called Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Ah, a mysterious partner.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Hytham. I'll take care of this.
Hey, oh,
hey there, how are you?
Well, it's gone. So I'm gonna talk to Ranvi first.
Hamptonshire has fallen, and with it the Kingdom of Wessex. But the cost was great. Maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if it was worth it.
And that was the last territory. You have pacified all of England, but you have not yet seen all the wonders of this world. Explore further, keep on your sagas going. Upgrade your settlement, hunt the remaining order engines, complete, whatever. So I'm gonna go to this. This might be the last mission. Damn, that's far. Alright, so I'll see you guys as soon as I'm there, but see you soon. Alright guys, we're almost at this village. I think that our so-called ally is Alfred. But I'm not sure. All right.
All right there?
Yes. Hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I'm looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
Why did it get dark?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. But you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
These are soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do, I enjoy them.
They're small things, size of a lumpy fist, so they'll bake fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We'll leave the butter for meal time.
I look forward to it.
Right then. I'll leave you to
It
this.
was Alfred.
If you need me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
Quite a step down from your former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteer to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? Or do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I read your message. You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the Order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything. Their names, their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk?
It may end your life.
You look well, Eivor.
I am. The wars have ended, and my settlement thrives.
The wars have not ended. You have simply stopped fighting. But men are brewing plots in mead halls and bedrooms. You will see.
And how are you, Alfred? Getting used to the idea of being unremarkable.
I am well. Better than I expected. In this exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace. Each morning, I am awakened by the sun and growling cormorants. I bathe in the chilly water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from buckets. It is a good life. Simple. Blessed.
Okay.
I've never been so far west. I find it quite peaceful here. Calming.
I've traveled a long way to hear one name, Alfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean. Your work is done.
You?
Grand Magister was not a title I desired. It passed to me on the death of my brother. From my father before him. Defilers of God's majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them. With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
But your trouble with this Dane is what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
I owe you my thanks, Eivor. For that, I give you this. The key to my study. That you may better understand the good you have done. With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea. One to take its place. A universal divine order, inspired by God for the betterment of man.
With a poor fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England, whether or not that was your intent. Now let England save you.
England is no more, Lord. You're the last of her kings, and yet you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous.
So he is the starting point
ignored,
for the
nor
Templars.
resisted. In time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away. Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bless bloody crumbs! The cakes are burnt. Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing we will. As one lord to another, perhaps. I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
Huh. I wanted to kill him. Where's his study?
Alfred gave me a key to unlock his study. Somewhere in Winchester.
Oh dear,
Let's look at this. All gone. Well, technically.
Good lady, forgive me. I was lost in thought.
No matter, just let him cool and we'll begin again.
Direct me and I will obey.
No, I can't kill him. Damn it. Alright, so I'm gonna go to Wessex real quick. See if I can find his study. So, hold on for a bit. I'll rejoin you guys back at, well, wherever the hell I go. But for now, I'm gonna just go to Wessex. Alright guys, here we are at Alfred's study.
This is it. Alfred's study. What secrets has he kept hidden away?
First I'm gonna rob him. Alright, let's read this. Letter from Goodwin. King Alfred, your spies in Mercia report on a curious development. A faction of Norse recently joined the brothers Eivor and Ubba in a decisive assault on Tamworth, disposing King Bergerd and installing a foolish king thing called Ceolwulf in his stead. In following these Norse back to their settlement, your men discover the presence of a hidden one among the pagans who calls himself Hytham. He seems in rather good graces with the two chieftains of this clan, Sigurd, and Eivor. I'm not going to even try to say the last name. As of yet, his motives remain unclear, but it may be we can put him to use of our poor fellow soldier of Christ has already sent word of the Order's activity to the luminaries of England's major cities. It may be a well-timed letter to Hytham, and his companions will speed along our plans considerably. Your faithful servant, Reeve Goodwin. Alfred's commentaries. I woke this morning thinking on Alkin's final letter to Charlemagne, written in fear that the Order had corrupted all but his master. Then dead a week later. Did Charlemagne know he had the Order corrupted? Had the Order corrupted him as well? Did he order the holy man's death? Or did the great emperor not see this letter at all? Long ago, I asked my father how this extraordinary document came into his possession. He had no answer for me. I fear the worst then as I do now. Outwardly, Charlemagne was a pious defender of Christ's words. It seemed impossible to believe he was under the sway of this corrupted cult, but the Order is expert at hiding its motives. It has stooped to using the Christ's words and the Holy Book as a front for its blasphemous goals before, and the appearance of piety is all too easy to manufacture. Hoist a Bible aloft on the steps of the church and claim divine inspiration. I must be vigilant against such villains. The Order of the Ages argues for a hierarchy that flies in the face of God's purpose. They view men and women as debased and corrupt, born of evil intent, yet they worship men they believe were their makers, akin to a hammer loving the nail. They cannot see outside their own hermetic system. They are not wrong to believe that there must be an order in the world for peace to flourish, but they are wrong about the source of this order. Man was made in the image of God. God is the source of the universe's order. Therefore, man needs appeal only to God for guidance. In strange irony, I am grateful for the Danes and their invasion of Northumbria. My title should have gone to Alia. Being dead, it fell to my brother and then to me. God's unlikely gift. I will use it to destroy what I loathed so deeply about this sickening order and start afresh. Good when it is with me, as are men on the continent. I will soon find other. The order often bless their pagan creators. What they call the father of understanding and the mother of wisdom and the sacred voice. These vile blasphemies. There is only one father of understanding. He is the Lord above, his order incarnate. Therefore, may the Father of understanding be this and not else, the invisible hand that plucks harmony from the strings of the universe. Nothing more. Let all remaining pagan blasphemies withered in dust. Henceforth, I am to implore our lot of harmonizing the average man with the order of the universe, to walk him down the quiet road, to lead him to safe and sober thought, to quiet his mind and cool his impassioned heart. Be he God-fearing or godless, this new order will encompass all and seek to improve man by aligning his needs with the ebb and flow of nature itself. This is my hope. This is my vow. Amen. Alright, but the original order, I have a few problems with this. The original order did have it right. The father of understanding and the mother of wisdom. Those are two of the Isus that kick this whole thing off. And the sacred voice is what comes through the apple, what people hear. Well, it's part of the Yggdrasil system. That's what that network of technological base, what are they called? Ruins that the Isu left behind. Their network, that's how we hear them. What's this last one?
Rantings and ravings, not unlike Fulke's delusions. Is there more to all this than I understand?
Alright. Alkin's letter to Charlemagne. Holy David, an urgent word from your Falcus. When last we spoke, I warned you of rot that I feared was eating at the healthy and still young flesh of our holy church. Today I'm more convinced than ever that something drastic must be done. I have lately confirmed that there exists a group of men and women within our church who belong to a parasitic order of heathens, men and women who wish for nothing less than the perversion of our God's words. As lice upon a loyal hound, they scurry about unseen, using our resources for purposes in opposition to our Savior's plan. In the past year, I have gleaned what I could about the beliefs of these vile usurpers, who call themselves the Order of the Ancients. Here are but a few of their disturbed ideas. They believe that mankind was created not by the Lord God, but by lesser, imperfect gods, variously called Isu, Archons, or Nephilim in their various unholy texts. In this way, they follow the unholy heresies of the generalistic sect that flourished in the years before the Nicene Creed. They refuse the message of the Christ and his redemptive acts of sacrifice. They disbelieve in sin and salvation and seek only knowledge and power, which they believe will free their spirits in the final days. They believe mankind is a lesser form of life, imperfect in the shadow of these lesser gods, and that it is mankind's sole duty to aspire to the example of these lesser gods. Their obsession with these ancient ones has led them to make a fetish of diabolical artifacts which they believe will give them power and righteous cause over their fellow men. These devil's tools I have not seen for myself, but I have observed their effects on a few. Most blasphemous of their beliefs is perhaps this: they believe many of the lesser gods still walk the earth and may return one day in resurrected forms. Some they believe are continually reborn. These they call sages. Others seem to reappear only once and never again. Whether they believe the Lord Jesus Christ to be such a one, I have yet to determine, but the literature is full of references of such beings. Eivor, Basim, and Sigurd are examples of the reborn ones. All this I know to be true. In light of this gathering darkness, I urge swift and violent action, my lord. For the reach of this order is vast and the power is insidious. Be thou a soldier for our Christ. Only a sustained campaign of eradication will end their advance. Heed my word. With care and wisdom nobles shall remain, and may the Lord God guard thee, exalt thee, and make thee into the glory of his blessed and everlasting vision. Your faithful servant, Alcon of Orphic, May 10th, 804. Huh. Alright, so I'm gonna make my way back to Ravensthorpe, and there we'll end the episode and probably the series. So I'll see you guys soon. Alright, here we are back at Ravensthorpe. Now all we have to do is talk to Hytham.
Eivor, a moment of your time. Between you and me, Eivor, always thought you'd be a good Jarl.
About your wedding.
You and Bridget. When do you wish to be wed?
The sooner I can make her my wife, the happier I will be.
Enough waiting.
Wonderful.
Gather your wife.
Here's Gunnar's wedding.
I am honored to stand before you, Gunnar, Bridget, on this bountiful day, to celebrate the strength of your bond and see you wed. I am in witness of a love that inspires and empowers. I invite you now to speak your vows.
To you, my darling Bridget, I offer this blade, forged in flames that burn as brightly as my heart does for you. A blade as sharp as your wit, as glinting as your beauty. May it sing through
I
the
still
air
can't understand Bridget.
as sweetly as your voice meets my ears.
Dio, Sid we did carry Tigana. Do never am Lucas, but if it's a heat of tea and Harriet.
And I give you my sword and my promise that I will stand at your side forever.
He'd be the Bradoid on future and heen. It is so tawaloch and hope, a premonition. On the mount of scrying a foresight, paratoivi, sweeping adventure, meeting tea. Tiur enaid vel dim arall. A dyn a strong aburatiki.
Yeah, no one understands what the fuck she's saying.
Such poetry, oh dear. You make me cry, my love.
His ability to understand people is amazing.
Traboid and beyond.
I offer you this ring, and take yours in kind. I will wear it with pride and honor, warmed by the love of so perfect a lady.
And I gwisg of a Valhalla, adoration a feed and bith.
This is the greatest day of my life. Embrace me, my love.
Congratulations. Oh dear God. I don't understand the words she's saying.
With our couple now bonded in matrimony, now we drink.
Speak the man.
Marvin, I suppose that will be your next.
Right, I'm gonna speak to Ranvi and ignore the gas.
I would not make much of a husband, I think.
Ranvi, saw you looking a little lonely. Thought I might come and join you.
How nice. Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. I never thought I would see gruff old Gunnar so enraptured by a woman.
Enraptured by anything, for that matter. He's a hard one to read, but I am pleased for him, and for this day of rest and respite. After everything, a few days of feasting will do the people some good. They need this.
They do.
Will you walk with me?
Anywhere. Lead on.
Something has been on my mind for some time.
No. Fuck!
Been on my mind for some time.
Alright, there we
I
go.
am no seer, but I foresaw this day long ago. Not Gunnar's marriage, but our situation. Our success.
How do you mean our success?
I mean to say that I saw our settlement flourishing, through our victories in war and in diplomacy. And from the day we set out from Norway, I knew that you would make a fitter leader than Sigurd. It was never in his character to lead. It was always within yours.
I see.
Do you?
You might have warned me.
You would not have listened.
Fair.
I do hope you see it now, in all that you have done for us.
Ranvi, you and the people here have done more for me than I could ever repay. I'm honored by your faith in me, and your confidence.
As I am honored by your love.
And I by yours.
Eivor, I want you to know that Sigurd and I are... We are severing the bonds of our marriage.
I know. He has told us.
We share a love that is steadfast, and I have faith it will forever be so, but my heart is yours. That much he knows. And I believe he is happy for us.
Are you sure?
Sigurd's desires are bigger than any man or woman can offer. He longs for something more, something only he can find.
All he wants is far, far away. All I need is right here.
Whoa, we got the girl.
Shall we find our way back to the wedding? Bridget might give another speech. We must not miss that.
About that, I have not understood a single word of hers since Gloucestershire.
Really? I find she speaks beautifully. With poetry, even.
Are you kidding?
Am I?
Seriously. Even my subtitles don't work on the woman.
Go.
Alright, that was a nice wedding. Now I just gotta get Hay from this last medallion.
Wolfgar, so glad to see you.
Hello.
Out of the way.
Always a delight to see.
Kind of cheated the system there.
Here you are, Hytham. The last of the Order Sigils. You'll find King Alfred's among them.
King Alfred? Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his
Oh,
hiding
Thor's
place?
cave.
He did, or they were one and the same. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order set him against them from the start. With all sincerity, he loathed the title, the duty he had inherited, and wished them destroyed.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order has been dismantled. All that remain are scraps here and there. And you, Eivor. Now that you have seen our enemy and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a hidden one.
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but I do not believe we fight for quite the same cause. Your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in plain view for all to see.
If I taught you our creed, if you spent time with it, it could open your mind to another view.
Another view is always welcome, but to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements is not a life for me. But know this, I would give my life in a moment for those I love, and who love me in return. All here, including you, my friend.
Cool. I understand you well, Eivor. Very well indeed.
Hello, Eivor.
Hello.
Alright, so now what do? How do I end this? Weird. Alright guys, I guess this is the end. No end credits, as I believe. Or I missed something important. But this story got fucking wild. We saw the end of... And we saw how the order ended and Alfred's ambition to start the Templars. Alfred hated them, but and in his study, he was grateful that we showed up and started rotting them out. Hytham would... God, this is just so much. But I did like the series. If you want to play through it yourself, I suggest it. Find the factors for yourself. Make the comparisons. Come up with your own theories. Those are always fun. But I'm going to end this series here until something else comes out, because I didn't see any end credits. But for the most part... Jesus. But for the most part, I'm going to end this here. It was a good series. My biggest gripe were the crashes and bugs, which are kind of becoming staples of Assassin's Creed. Let's see. Anything else I didn't like? That during raids, our allies weren't really pushing things forward. That your allies couldn't just go get things. You had to be there to get them with them. That's one of the things I didn't like about it. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a squirrel. That's a big ass squirrel. Focus.
Hello, little fella.
Yeah, so for the most part, I liked it. The fight mechanics is better than I remember. That reminds me of a squirrel in Norse mythology. Alright, what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Remember, if you like the video, like my channel, comment, like, and subscribe. It does help. What else should I say? Come on, think. If you made it this far in the video, Prime thanks you. Look forward to what we put up next, to what I put up next on the channel. Or we, however you see me. Yeah. I'll see you next time when something else comes out for this. Bye.